Hello everybody and welcome back to Michael Workspace. I am Michael and in today's lesson we'll be covering the filter functions in adjacent with the Lambda function. So then I have a Python interpreter open up. Let's add in a comment here. So the filter function basically creates a list of elements for which a testing function returns true. Alright, and then so the syntax is basically just filter wrapped in the parentheses, and it takes two parameters. The first one is a function and the second one is a iterable, so like a list. Alright, and a quick overview of a Lambda function syntax is basically a Lambda keyword followed by an argument. So arguments, a semicolon, and then a expression. There's expression, or in this case, a condition, so that we can filter the list of elements and create a new list that has been filtered by the conditions. All right, so we can begin for an example here. I'll create a list. I'll call it my list. It's equal to just a bunch of numbers here. And then with this list, let's say we want to filter it down to just odd numbers. So we can start that by doing creating an odd variable. It's equal to, and then here is we're going to be using the keyword filter. So here's a filter function, and then we'll be using a lambda functions as the function parameter. So lambda followed by an argument. We're going to call it x, and then to test whether the value in the list is odds or not, we're going to be using the modulo symbol here. So x modulo 2, and so the condition is that it has to equals 1. All right, and then we pass in the second parameter, which is our list. So if the value divided by 2 and the remainder of that is 1, then we know that it's odds. And if it's not, then we know that it's even. So let's go ahead and do this first. We're going to wrap everything here. Let's cast it to a list so that now when we print out the odds variable, we'll get back a list of just the odd numbers. So 1, 3, and 5. All right. Vice versa, we can create a new variable to test whether the elements, well, return the elements if it's even. So we can do that by doing evens equal to our filter function followed by lambda variable x modulo 2, x modulo 2 equals 0, and then we'll pass in the second parameter, which is a list, and then we'll cast everything here, this whole expression, to a list. All right, and then now we print out what evens is, and we get a list back of just the even elements, or even numbers. All right, so that's it for the filter, and in our next lesson we'll be covering the reduce function in adjacent with the lambda functions. If you guys like what you guys are seeing, please subscribe to my channel. It helps a lot. Hit the notification sign so that you can see when I put in new updates to the video. You'll be the first to get notified of that. All right, thanks, and have a good day, everybody.